All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Testing, testing, testing. Let's just make sure this audio up and running. It's good. Let's see. Let's see. Make sure this audio. All right. Yeah, we great. We more than good. We great. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
To start this lesson, we want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutation to sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth diligently. And also shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe as well. Shalom to you all.
Shalom.
All right. We're the men from the Great Millstone Miami camp under Brother Award and with me.
Brother Awad Shapar.
And we come back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to edify the elect, our fellow brothers, Lord willing, we be a part of the elect, and also to edify the rest of believers out there as well. And what we're going to be going into in this lesson is a message for his young brothers, episode 117. And the title of this episode is There's Rank and Order Set Up. Follow it. All right. There's rank and order set up. Follow it, which is true. There is rank and order set up, and it's set up for a reason. And we ought to follow it, man. Okay?
Right.
We ought to follow it. There's men that the Lord has placed above you. There's men that the Lord has placed you above. All right. We have to follow the order. All right. Got to follow that rank. Got to follow the order that the Lord put it in. Okay. Starting with the apostles on down, when different messages and things come out, different orders come out. And even if, start with the apostles, and the elders, they may say something. Hey, they may say an order, follow it. All right. You may be around the heads of your camp. All right. The bishop, the deacon, the captains. They may say something. They over you. Hey, listen to the order. All right. Respect the rank. It's set up for a reason. It's set up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Don't go against it. Don't try to do your own thing. But listen to what the Lord, listen and take heed, all right, to what the Lord set up, man. The scriptures say, trust in the Lord and lean not into thy own understanding. You got to really trust in the Lord and trust what the Lord set up right before you, man. And don't lead into your own understanding. Because you
That's
may
right.
think that, oh, man, I'm not going to listen to this. I feel like this is better. The scriptures say there's a way that seemeth right to a man, but the end thereof is death. The scriptures say, we hardly guess it right. Okay? So pay attention, take heed to order, and respect the rank as well. Respect the order that's set up, respect the rank that's set up. That was set up from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Okay? That's just what it is, man. And we're gonna get right into these scriptures and low on this lesson, edifying and straight to the point. This is First
I got
Corinthians 10 and 4. Huh?
Salaki. I got a quick precept.
What you got?
Romans 2:11.
Romans 2 and 11. All right, let's go. Let's see. All right, you got it, buddy.
Romans 2:11. It says, "For there is no respect of persons with the Most High, or Yahweh." And the reason this precept was brought out was because you got to respect the rank. You know, hey, that brother, may not be the captain of the camp, but you still got to respect the rank. You still got to listen to him. You still got to listen to what he say. You know,
Right.
hey,
He may
you
not
got
be.
you got to
He may not.
respect it.
He may not be the slack and not cut you off. He may not be the captain of the camp, but he may be over you.
Yep.
That's why later on we're gonna bring out that Hebrews 13 where it says, "Man, obey those that have the rule over you." That
That's
doesn't
right.
always necessarily mean the head of the camp. Okay, it may be it could be the brother. It could be literally a brother above you. You know, yeah, in some cases you may be older than him. He above you. He old. He younger than you. You older than him. But that doesn't matter, man. Okay, all that carnal shit goes out the window when you come into the truth. It becomes spiritual. This is of the will of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Okay, and it's crazy because me and the brother just before we got on this we started this lesson, we were just on the phone together. We was having a little council call, and what you brought out. Hey, Yahweh Shai, he loved John, but who the Lord set up?
Peter.
He set up Peter to be the head.
Right.
Okay, Yahweh Shai, he had to respect that from his father. Okay, John, like, man, Yahweh Shai for me, man. I don't need to listen to Peter. John had to respect that. You know, you got it, brother.
Yeah, and I was gonna add on too. You know, hey, that brother that's over you. You know, if Apostle Tahar told you the same thing, would you question him?
Right.
If Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rumlab, or Rakad said the same thing to you, would you question them? Gotta have that respect. There's no respect of persons. You know, hey, there's an order in the church for a reason. Respect the order. And I'm speaking to
That's
myself
right.
first and foremost.
That's right. That was it on that.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Back in 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. Get right to the point. 1 Corinthians 14 and 40. It says, let all things be done decently and in order. All right. And that's just plain and simple. Let all things be done decently and in order. It's not saying let all things be done, all right, in disaster and chaos and in unorderly. No, it said let all things be done decently and in order. And the Lord has set up an order, and we have to follow it. The Lord has set up different orders and ranks, and we have to follow it and let it
Right.
flow. If you don't follow it and let it flow, it's going to lead to chaos. All right. It's going to lead to the Lord exposing your ass. And hey, you won't be a part of the camp no more. You can go do your own thing. All right. We wish you the best. All right. Let's see how far you get, because you don't want to listen to order. And that be the problem with individuals that come into this truth and they end up falling out or getting kicked out because they don't want to listen to order or rank. Just because a man may be younger than them, but he overdid them in the spirit, they don't want to listen. Man, I got some years on this man. This man, he don't get it like that. Yeah, he may have some years on him, but he got more experience than you in the spirit. Okay? The Lord dealing with him on a whole nother level. You older, but you a babe in the mind. This young man that's he's younger than you, but he's more established. This man, he diving into meat and dark sands. Your camp leader in some cases, he might be a young man, he might be 21, 22. And it may be brothers under him that's in their 30s, their 40s, their 50s. You see that sometimes in certain camps. And guess what? Hey, men just fall in line because that's the order the Lord set up. You have to obey it, man. The Lord deal with order, because even when you jump up, which Bubba Kasha, hold your thought, because I know you do want to say something. I don't want you to lose it. Hold it, Bubba Kasha. I'm going to just read this right quick. 1 Corinthians 14 and 33. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. So the Lord is not the author of confusion. The Lord do not fuck with that confusion shit. He don't. The Lord is the author of peace. And when you go into the word peace, one of the similarities, one of the synonyms for peace is order. So the Lord is the author of order. The Lord loves order. The Lord loves individuals that follow order, man.
That's right.
That's why I says once again, for the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints, man. So, hey, the church that you're in, the camp that you're in, okay, because we the saints, the Israelites, start with the elect, Lord, and we be a part of the elect. The camp you're in, the church that you're in, hey, it should be order, peace, and you should be all right, bringing into the peace, adding to it. Don't add confusion, bro. Don't do that. You're not listening. You skipping rank. All right. You skipping men to go talk to other men. You going all around, bro. That's disorderly, bro. That's confusion. You gonna get your ass cursed the fuck out. Excuse my language. The Lord gonna expose you doing stuff like that.
Yep.
That's worldly. That's carnal shit, man.
Because
you gonna say something, Slaki?
I was gonna say you disregarding the rank that he set up. You know, You know, if a brother is speaking to you, you know, about something, there's no reason for you to jump the rank and go ask another brother the same thing that the brother already spoke to you about. That's going off. It's a rank for a reason. There's no reason you should be talking to a brother probably in seventh or eighth in command, and you skip that. You stop talking to that brother and you skip to the first in command.
Right.
There's no reason for you to do that.
You have your
That's
you have your
there's
te-
huh?
you have your tears. So like you got it.
Yes. You got your tiers and your avenues and your chains of command. You know, not everybody gets to talk to the CEO. Or
Right.
they got to talk to the managers, the supervisors,
Hmm.
the team leads.
Yep. That's right.
There's rankings.
That's right, bro. Hmm. Good. If you can read this Acts 6, start verse 1, bookshop.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 6, verse 1. And it says, in those days, when the number of the disciples was multiplied, there arose a murmuring of the Grecians against the Hebrews because their widows were neglected in the daily ministration.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me zoom in.
And come and bring us some information, man. Those Grecians are that's talking about is not the actual Greeks, man. It's talking about Israelites, man. All right, Israelites. All right, changing their ways and following after Yahweh Shai. All right, keep going.
Verse 2. Then the 12 called the multitude of disciples unto them and said, it is not reason that we shall leave the word of the Most High and serve tables.
Right. So the 12 disciples is saying there's no reason for us to leave what we doing to go deal with what the hell in the issue they got going on. All right, keep going.
Or for brethren, look ye out among you 7 men of honest report, full of the Rakakadash and wisdom, who we may appoint over this business.
Right. So it was told, hey man, hey, find 7 brothers of honest report, men that have, they established, they have experience, the Lord dealing with them. All right, they're not bullshitters. Okay. Look for 7. All right, with 7 mean completion. All right. And they also, they have honest report. They full of the Rachakodash and wisdom, whom we may appoint over this business so we can set up over this business because we got our own thing going on. We gotta preach the word of the Lord. You know, that's what's being said. Keep going.
Verse 4, Acts 6
Yeah,
and 4. But we will give ourselves continually to prayer and to the ministry of the word.
right. So our job, y'all choose y'all 7. Y'all set up. Y'all find the 7. All right, and they gonna deal with this because we can't leave from the word of the Lord, and we're gonna continue to pray. We're gonna pray for y'all. Okay, we're gonna pray for each other. We're gonna pray for ourselves, and like I said, and we will give ourselves continually to prayer and to the ministry of the Lord. So we're gonna pray and we're gonna continue to preach the word because hey, we got to. We got to preach the word. We got to do it. We got to speak about Yahweh Shai. And if you could continue.
Verse 5. And the saying pleased the whole multitude, and they chose Stephen, a man full of faith, and of the Rakakadash, and Philip, and Prochorus, and Nicanor, and Timon, and Parmenas, and Nicholas, a proselyte of Antioch, whom they have set before the apostles. And when they had prayed, they laid their hands on them.
That's right. So these were the 7 men that was set up, man. All right. That's what it is, man. To go handle what they had to handle. All right. To go handle that business while the 12 go handle their business, which is preach the word. So these men were set up because the 12 they couldn't get caught up in other matters, bro. So they set up men to deal with that. To what? So things can run smoothly. And fast forwarding into these times, man, this is Acts 2.0. Hey, not everything the heads of your camp, the second and the third, the commander of your camp, everything they gotta know about, man. Not everything, they already got a lot on their plates. That's why there's other men set up, young priests, young captains, young men that been around for X, Y, Z years. That them been anointed with the men above them, their hands through the spirit. That done guided them, brought them up. They got good report. Lord, you know the spirit on them. You know they ain't bullshit. Hey, they set up to help the younger men so the heads can have less on their backs, man. That's order, structure. And then you don't only see this in this truth. You see this, like the brother mentioned, even in the workplace. You know, the CEO not always there. And if the CEO gotta always be there, what's the point of the managers, the assistant managers, the crew leaders? What's the point of these things?
Yeah.
If you always gotta show up and have to deal with everything. All right? But that's the point of this, man. I'm gonna read this because there's a lot. I'm gonna read all the way down, Lord willing. I might jump around, we'll see. But this is Acts chapter 18, verse 13. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people, and the people stood by Moses from the morning unto the evening. So he with them for a long time. All right. He with them all day, basically. And when Moses' father-in-law saw all that he did to the people, he said, what is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone, and all the people stand by thee from morning until evening? So his father-in-law, which was Jethro, like, bro, like what's going on? Why these people, with you from the morning to the evening? What's going on? And Moses said unto his father-in-law, because the people come unto me to inquire of the Most High. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another, and I do make them know the statutes of God and His laws. So Moses like, shit, when they got something going on, they come to me, and I tell them what's going on and how to deal and blase, how to judge between one another, slack it. I judge between one another, I let them know what's going on, the Lord. Where am I? Verse 17. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, the thing that thou doest is not good. And this is Jethro, and the Lord was speaking through him through the Spirit. All right, Jethro wasn't an Israelite; he's a heathen. But the Lord spoke to him through the Spirit, letting him know, like, bro, what you doing ain't good, bro. Verse 18. Thou shalt surely wear away, both thou and this people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. So it's like, bro, you're gonna weary away, bro. All right, you're gonna weary away. It's gonna end bad for you. You can't. This thing is too heavy for thee, man. Thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. You can't do this by yourself.
Nope.
And Moses was dealing with a lot of people. A lot.
That's a lot of people.
Moses had lines of people in the street and all. People bumping into each other. I was here first. He getting weary. He in the flesh.
And you know how Jake is.
And yeah, Jake long-winded and everything, bro. All right. You know how Jake like to overcomplicate and Jake sometimes over-explain. Like, bro, we don't need that much details, man. We already get it. Verse 19. Hearken now unto my voice. I will give thee counsel, and the Most High shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to Godward, that thou mayest bring the causes unto the Most High. And thou shalt teach them ordinance and laws, and shalt shew them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men such as fear the Most High, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. So you're gonna Jethro's like, man, set up men, able men that trust, that serve the Lord, men of truth, that hate covetousness. They ain't looking, you know, they don't like when people look at another man and they ain't in that spirit either, because a man may have something. Now they plotting in their mind. Set them over the people, all right, to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. And that's another thing too. You'll have certain men for, if you got a big camp, you'll have more than a man, right? Let's say it's like a camp with like, let's say it's a camp with like 50 brothers, right? Let's say it's a camp with like 50 brothers, or there's like how can I say it? Well, yeah, let's say there's a camp with 50 brothers or 50 young brothers, just bringing a number out. You'll have like 5 men, and each ruler, each captain will have 10 men. All right, you deal with these 10, you deal with these 10, you deal with this 10, you deal with these 10, you deal with these 10, 50 men. Because not the camp leader, he can't deal with all 50 men by himself, while other men that are able just sit there and you able to sit and put your feet up high. No, you gonna get your hands dirty. The scriptures say, be doers of the word, man. Verse 22, and let them judge the people at all seasons, and it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bring the burden with thee. All right, it's like, and they shall bear the burden with thee. So yeah, for the heavier matters, they'll bring it to you, but for small matters, man, they're gonna judge, and it's gonna be easier for you, and they're gonna bear the burden with you. All right, and you're gonna feel comforted. It's gonna be better for you. You're not gonna burn yourself out. Just you doing it by yourself. One man. Verse 23. If thou shalt do this thing, and the Most High command thee, so then thou shalt be able to endure, and all these people shall also go to their place in peace. So everybody gonna be happy. It's a win-win. So Moses hearkened to the voice of his father-in-law and did all that he had said. And Moses chose able men out of all Israel and made them heads over the people, rulers of thousands, rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. And they judged the people at all seasons. The hard causes they brought unto Moses, but every small matter they judged themselves. And Moses let his father-in-law depart, and he went his way into his own land. So his father-in-law gave him some wise counsel, and he took heed. All right. For the men that was set up, they handled the small matters. You have it now, man. You got certain men that set up. Why this young man going to the camp leader or the camp heads? All right, to go talk about. All right, is it okay if I do this on the Sabbath? All right. Hey, brother, I was listening to this type of music, or I was doing this. Is this okay? Like, I don't know. Or I watched this video about this. Like, I heard a brother say something. Could you expound? Like stuff like that, man. Brothers, men can handle that, man. You don't need to go to the heads. The heads don't need to deal with stuff like that. That's not really important, bro. And you got men that set up that got experience. They can deal with stuff like that. And my mind says, man, keep things. And I say this in righteousness, man. Keep things away from the heads as much as possible, man. They got their own stuff they got going on. You got certain men that's head over regions. All right, you got certain men they got it's 80 brothers in the camp. they got plan. Okay, they got plan different things. All type of things, man. They got heads. They got their own lives they got to deal with too. Some of them have families, children. Keep things away from them. In a sense of, hey, is men going through things, men that need counsel. You deal with that. You in the position that you're in for a reason. You've been around X, Y, and Z men. You done experienced certain things for a reason. Use your gifts. Use your experiences. Don't hide it under a napkin.
What the scriptures say, when thou converted, strengthen thy brother.
Yep. Yep. Young brother come to you, he fighting demons and stuff. You deal with that. You deal with that. Or let's say you may not have experience in that like that. Hey, it may be another brother that may be another brother that's close to you in rank. He probably above you or near you. You bring it to him. Or you be like, hey man, go holler at this brother. Because y'all in the same tier, go holler at him. You know? Two is better than one. Three is better than two. Hey, Acts chapter 20. We get right to the point. You can read it up, Acts 20 and 28.
Acts 20 and 28, it says, take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock over which the Rakakadash have made you overseers, to feed the church of the Lord, to feed the church of the Most High, which he have purchased with his own blood.
Right. So take heed unto yourselves, to start with us, and to the flock. All right. The followers of the Lord. All right. The sheep, you know, over the which the Rakakodash have made you overseers, man. We have to oversee the flock. We have to oversee the sheep, oversee the men of the camps, man, the young men, the men that are under you. You gotta oversee. You gotta watch. You gotta pay attention. These men coming in, they a man that came in 6 months, a year, 2 years. You gotta watch him. Least the tempter come and devour him, like the scripture say in the book of 1 Thessalonians 3. You gotta watch. You gotta pay attention. You gotta ask these men questions. Shouldn't always be the heads. Us in the camps, we gotta be involved.
That's right. Gotta get our hands dirty too.
Gotta get our hands dirty too. Because, like I quoted, scripture say, be doers of the word. Gotta get your hands dirty.
Get my do less on that. That's the spirit too, because I already put a title, on my phone just now. You got to get involved. And I already got precepts.
Gotta get your hands dirty, man.
Might have to do that video, Art.
Shit, we're gonna see through the spirit. We might have to do it, whether it be tomorrow or shit after this one. We're gonna see how the spirit play it out. But we for sure gonna do it. All right, we're gonna save it for next week. We save it for next week. We'll see how the spirit play it. But yeah, man, we in the position that we in right now to oversee, man. We oversee. We're overseeing, and you younger brothers, y'all gotta help us. You gotta help us. You can't be jumping the rank and not telling brothers your problems that are set up over you. You doing that, you're not helping us. You're making things harder. Because we're not gonna sit up here and read your mind. Yeah, we oversee the flock. We'll see certain things because the Spirit dealing with us, and the Lord will reveal certain things to us. All right, which is cool. But hey, you gotta open your mouth, man.
Yep. Gotta speak.
Open your mouth, man. It shouldn't always have to be, hey, the spirit revealed it to me. I feel as this, that, and third. Yeah, Ak, you right, man. Man, open your mouth. Speak. You a grown man.
Yep.
Make it easier for us. And that's a spirit. Because when you read this, right, Hebrews 13 and 17, it says, obey them that have the rule over you. And once again, it's not just your camp leader, maybe the brother above you down in the rank. And submit yourself, humble down, man. The scripture says, he that submitted himself, I forgot how it go in James, man. Well, in James it said, humble down, man, submit yourself, man, to the Lord. While you submit yourself to your brother, humbling down, understanding that those men above you rule, obey them, for they have to rule over you. Submit yourself, humble down. Hey, that's you humbling down to the Lord. That's you humbling down to the ways of the Lord. For they watch for your souls. We just watching for your souls, man. We're
That's
overseers.
right.
As they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief. That's why I said, hey man, don't make it difficult. Let it just flow. Honor the order in the rank. And we're gonna continue to do and flow with joy and not with grief. Like, oh my God, like this brother right here, man, this brother is making it complicated. He don't never fucking open his mouth, you know?
Yeah.
Or this man going through this and that. Why the hell you ain't say nothing? Now he just spamming us.
Brother,
It says that they may do it with joy and not with grief. This is unprofitable for you. So just listen to the order and just let things flow, man. Let the boat flow.
Yep. Stop trying to fight against the current. Stop trying to fight against the waves. Let like you were saying earlier, let go and let God.
Yep.
Let the Lord take control. You know,
Yep.
hey, you could trust a Tesla driving autopilot. Why you can't trust the Lord driving autopilot?
Right. It may be time you may feel some type of way. You know, a brother may say something to you. You feel like, nah, ain't that. Well, suffer wrongfully.
Yep.
All right. At times, you may need to suffer wrongfully. At times, shit, the brother may, he said for a reason. He may have more understanding than you. Shut the fuck up, man. And just listen.
Yeah.
Put your pride to the side. And sometimes you gotta talk to Jake like that. I don't like talking like that in my lessons, but sometimes you gotta tell Jake, shut the fuck up, man. And if you can't shut the fuck up, man, go somewhere else, man. Leave. Go do your own thing.
That's right.
Let's see how far you get. All right. Hey, when you read verse 16, it says, but to do good and to communicate, forget not. If you can't communicate to those that the Lord set up, that is bad.
It's horrible.
That's horrible. You can't communicate. Brothers got to read your mind. Brothers got to read the emotions that lie on your face. Gird up your loins as a man, man. Gird up the loins
Mm-hmm.
of your mind, like the scripture says as well. Tighten up, man. And if you can't do that, man, goodbye. Goodbye. For with such sacrifices, the Most High is well pleased. The Lord is well pleased when you communicate, when you do good.
Yeah.
If you ain't doing that, that means you're not pleasing the Lord. So you know when you're not pleasing Him, you're making Him angry.
You're upsetting him.
You're upsetting Him.
Not somebody from get
Now He can
judged.
do anything. Now He can do anything to you. Now He can do anything to you. He can chastise you. He can judge you in any way.
The scriptures already say it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Lord. So why
Right.
not try to communicate? Why not try to speak up and say something? You know, put your feelings to the side. Fuck your
Right.
feelings because your feelings don't matter. We got work to do.
Got work to
I'm
do,
speaking
man.
to myself first and foremost.
That's what it is, bro. We got work to do, man. What we a part of, brothers often say it. This is bigger than us, man.
Way bigger.
It ain't about us. It's bigger than us. Yahweh Shai said, he could raise up stones. He don't need me. He don't need Rawai. He don't need none of us. So stop thinking that you that guy. Stop thinking that you're needed. You're not needed. You can be replaced. That's what makes us walk on eggshells, knowing that too. That nigga, I could be replaced, nigga. Shit, I could be here today, gone tomorrow. Real talk, man. Hey, I got one more, man. I quoted it. I'm gonna bring it up. James chapter 4 and verse 7. It says, submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil, he will flee from you. Point being, submit yourself therefore to the Most High. All right, submit to the ways that Lord set up. All right, a part of you submit yourself to the Lord, to the Most High, is you submit to His ways and the things that He has set up in these churches, man. That's you doing that's a good thing. And yeah, like I said, with this Satan. A Satan may try to put different things in your mind. Or he young. What do you think he know? Scripture say don't despise not a man in his youth. Oh, he young, or who you think he talking to like that? I'm a grown ass man. Not saying brothers be we don't curse out brothers. Brother may talk to you harshly, or he may be forward. Man, who you think he talking to? Man, Satan may throw these different things in your mind, but if you just submit yourself, like, hey, the brother said what he said, kind of fucked up my feelings, but fuck my feelings, and let me just take heed. I love that brother. I know he watching out for me. Let's go. You doing that? Hey, that's you resisting Satan, and he gonna flee from you.
Yep.
You're not entertaining those thoughts. You're rebuking them, and you just doing what's required of you. Man, he got no other choice but to flee, and you pleasing the Lord.
Yeah.
Draw nigh to the Most High, He will draw nigh to you. That's all you got to do. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. You can really keep going, but I'm going to just stop it there. Okay? Going back to the title of the lesson again. We're going to close out here. There's rank and order set up. Follow it. Don't go against it. Don't put it off. Follow it, man. It's simple. Trust me, once you do it, you'll realize how good that is. Just following the orders in the rank, man. How the Lord will sup with you and give you more wisdom, man. Okay? But that's it. Anything you want to say?
Hey, keep it simple. You know,
That's right.
there's nothing to overthink about, nothing to stress yourself about. Just follow the order. Do
That's
what's
right.
right. If it was Yahushua, would you question Yahushua?
Nope.
Everybody's answer should be no. So, brothers, you know what to do. Speaking to yourself first and foremost. Yeah, the flesh of motherfucker, you're going to feel some type of way. You know, sometimes you're going to get put in uncomfortable situations, but do what's right.
That's right. Hey, man, come. That's it, bro.
That's it.
So with that, we're going to end up by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, and salutation to sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth sincerity throughout the four corners of earth to Jali. And also shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe as well. Shalom to you all.
So,